These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Jane Caffrey with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. We're watching Washington tonight, one full week into the federal government shutdown. The standoff in Congress continues, with Democrats not budging on extending federal subsidies for Affordable Care Act health plans. Right now, health care premiums for millions of Americans are set to rise drastically if and when those subsidies expire. Today, the White House once again threatening the livelihood of federal workers, this time suggesting that they may not receive back pay.
For the most part, we're going to take care of our people. There are some people that really don't deserve to be taken care of, and we'll take care of them in a different way. Okay?
Why do you say some federal workers should not get their back pay? Why do you say some?
Well, you're going to have to figure that out, okay? Ask the Democrats that question.
The law is clear. Every single furloughed federal employee is entitled to back pay. Period. Full stop. The law is clear.
We're continuing to follow the chaos in Washington as a shutdown rolls on. Today, the Trump administration is warning federal workers they may not get back pay during the government shutdown. Democrats say that's against the law. Some 750,000 federal employees could be affected. A White House memo says Congress must decide whether to pay workers as part of any bill to reopen the government. Democrats are calling it an intimidation tactic. We're continuing to reach out to Washington for clarity on when Representative-elect Adelita Grijalva will be sworn in. Grijalva's office believes her swearing in is being delayed intentionally because she plans to cast the deciding vote to release documents concerning Jeffrey Epstein. House Speaker Mike Johnson's office says the delay is simply because of the government shutdown, and we will bring you any updates as we get them. Health experts say we can expect to spend more money for health care in the coming years. Costs have been rising for both consumers and the federal government as more people get on Medicare, and researchers say that trend is going to stick around. One of those researchers is Benjamin Ukert, a professor at the School of Public Health at Texas A&M. He says while the aging population is to blame for the spike in costs, it's not the only reason.
Or we expect to see more spending going towards healthcare overall, not because just the population is aging, but also because people value their health. And automatically, when you might have maybe an expected life of another 15, 20 years after retirement, you might say, I want to have a quality of life. And to do so, you're more willing to also spend more money towards healthcare rather than when you might have been 40.
Ukert says if someone neglects their health when they're younger, it's likely to cost them physically and financially as they age. So it's best to address any health concerns as they come up and to take care of your body at every age. Yesterday, we explained that the cost of Halloween costumes were surging partially because of tariffs, but it's also an issue affecting Halloween candy. Inflation, tariffs, and trouble with cocoa crops are fueling this issue. So here are some tips to save. The Crazy Coupon Lady recommends buying bags of candy priced at 12 cents or less per piece. You can also save by skipping some popular candies and buying more budget-friendly options. And if candy just isn't in the cards, go ahead and switch it up. Many neighborhood kids will be just as excited to grab glow sticks, stickers, and other fun goodies.
Dealing with the heat for now before big changes in our weather forecast as we head into the end of the week. So for tomorrow, the clouds are rolling in, but that won't stop temperatures from making their way to 100 degrees for an afternoon high. Around the state, we are going to be seeing temperatures warm as well. We're talking about 95 for Bullhead City, 73 for Flagstaff, 82 for Prescott and Payson, and 76 expected for Show Low. So we are tracking what will be left over of Hurricane Priscilla. We also have a storm system coming down to the northwest. This is going to bring scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms for several days. So flash flooding is possible around the entire state of Arizona. So get prepared for this rain as it can move in as early as our Thursday. We're going to see temperatures dropping as well as we continue with those chances of showers all the way through our Sunday. We're back in the upper 80s to the mid 80s temperature wise Saturday through next Tuesday with overnights in the 70s.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.